Howdy, y'all. It's Gravy signing in. Today's another day of heading to the ESU again. This area here is where we would pick up our interpreters. As we come out the gate, you'll see here on the left here, you'll see an Iraqi security patrol, most likely a bigwig coming to the base to ask for stuff and coordinate with the Americans. It was a little confusing on why we had to take stuff to the Iraqis when they would have, could have came to get stuff from the FOB themselves. I understand during the talks, it was easier for, the Iraqis to have all the usual visual aids and other paperwork all in a centralized area instead of packing it up and bringing it to the base. However, it didn't make a whole lot of sense for us to go sit at the IP station, the ESU, the knock, or other places just so that they could have friendly talks. FaceTime was actually beginning to get better, so I believe most of our job could have been avoided, but we risked our lives for it. But it confused me why we had to pack up the trunks and take supplies to them when they could have came to the base and transported it themselves. That was one of the major jobs we had that really could have been avoided. I understand that we're supposed to be well trained and be able to carry out the jobs that the locals couldn't safely achieve, I guess. But I just had a hard time justifying our presence at times when there was a local army, police, SWAT-like services, and the local civilians looking for work. I suppose in a way, some of the locals probably wondered the same things, like, why are they here? We can take care of our own problems, and they just wish that we'd just go home. As a autistic person, I always felt better when, things made sense and had logic and order to them. Otherwise, I'd have contempt for plan A and just know things aren't going to work out how leadership planned it, from behind a desk. But we still had to make it happen using as much of the plan as we could. I guess, luckily, we never really had to go to plan B. Since we got lucky and only had to show up after the attacks and deal with the aftermath. So
I'm trying.
Thanks for stopping by. Please like and share. Gravy out.